3 years ago, I was extremely unproductive. I just couldn't get things done, and I was just like you. I would just procrastinate on my schoolwork for days and days or even weeks, and I would just procrastinate on just things I wanted to do, like read books or meditate or whatever. And so I couldn't just get anywhere in my life. My days were basically completely centered around instant gratification. Like, I would basically only play video games and just like eat junk food, and I wouldn't actually do anything with my life, and that was because I was just chasing dopamine all of the time. I got stuck in that cycle during the pandemic or the lockdown or whatever you wanna call it, and I would just basically day in, day out do these bad habits, and even onwards after the pandemic, because I was just so addicted that I couldn't stop doing like these bad habits and procrastinating. However, 3 years ago I decided to make a change, and that basically made my life 10 times more productive. I got into the gym to basically start building muscle, and after that I decided to start meditating and taking cold showers and even reading. But the most important thing for me was that I started being consistent in those habits. And because I was consistent in those habits, I made a lot of progress in those habits. I built my dream physique, my reading skills greatly improved, and I also just became really confident because I just made a lot of progress in my life overall. And yeah, obviously I'm just a normal person, I'm a random 16-year-old on the internet. However, still, I'm telling you all of this because I genuinely think my life has greatly improved due to me becoming more productive. I personally don't think I achieved all of this because of some motivation or because of some tips and tricks. I think I achieved all of this because I just became more productive. So how did I become more productive? Well, the answer is that I didn't actually use some magical productivity secret. The thing I did was very basic. I just decided to focus on a few core things at a time. Bro, you don't have to take cold showers to be productive. I just took cold showers as a hobby, not because these were some magical productivity hacks. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't have to eat any of these special productivity foods or whatever. You don't have to even use any of the productivity products that people sell you. The only reason people are telling you those things is because these sell. 99% of people nowadays are just looking for a secret that solves everything. However, bro, I'll tell you right now, this secret doesn't actually exist. The only secret I can give you is to just start focusing on only a few things at a time. By that I mean that you choose and take something that you're passionate about and that you wanna make progress in, and just go all in on it. The most important thing you have to keep in mind is that you only have to take a few things or a few habits that you're really passionate about or that you want to improve in, and only focus on those and just go all in on those. Because if you take a lot of habits or a lot of things that you want to improve in and try to improve in all of those, then you'll just be stuck and you'll not even improve in any of those. So choose 1, 2 or maybe 3 things that you want to improve in and just center your whole day around those things. This goal or whatever you want to focus on has to be so important that this is just the first thing you'll even think about in the morning. Or this could even be the first thing you'll do after you wake up in the morning. For example, when I first started working out and eating clean about 3 years ago, I spent all of my time just counting macros and counting calories and protein and just tracking all of my workouts and whatever, because these were the most important things to me at the time. At the end of every day I would just be thinking if I ate enough protein that day. And looking back at it, maybe I did too much or maybe I became too obsessed. Or still, the more I focused on it, the less time I had for distractions, and just the more I got done. I'm just saying from my experience that the more obsessed I became with a good habit, the more productive I also became. If I'm being honest, you should just start slow with some habit that you're passionate about and that you wanna improve in, and just start doing it more and more over the course of a few months or a year or a few years, and then just progress on it and become consistent in it, and that will make you obsessed with that habit, and so it would be just easier to do it. Bro, if you actually want this video to benefit you, then please ask yourself this. What do you want to focus on the most? Is it studying? Is it your career or a business? Is it the gym and working out and eating healthy? Or is it some hobbies or whatever? And once you've found the things you want to focus on the most, just build your day around them. That is the first step. And once you know exactly what you want to focus on, then you can add in some productivity hacks. Then you can try waking up at 5 AM or doing these cold showers or whatever productivity hacks you want to try. However, the most important thing is that your daily routine mostly revolves around a few activities that you want to go all in on. You can even add in flow cycles if you know what I'm talking about. However, just firstly complete the first step that I gave you. Just pick a few things that you want to focus on the most. So bro, if you just listen and do that, then I promise you, in a few years you'll be ahead of everyone else. So thanks for watching. You can click on this video if you want to see more. Anyways, see you in the next one.